Hello beer tubers and welcome to yet another beer review with me, Peter, the master of hobbits, doing another macro lager. One that I've also had before that is also from the States. This is none other than the Milwaukee's Best Premium. Milwaukee's Best, if you don't know the beer, it's a MillerCoors beer. I think it's Miller that originally made this one. It says it's union made. It's funny though, on the can here, it does say Miller Brewing Company. Okay, in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. 4.8% American Pale Lager. Why do I have this in my possession? Well, we did a 4th of July party way back, a few months back. Haven't gone around to reviewing it until now. This one is also still good. Doesn't expire until next year. Still kind of fresh. We're still good in terms of reviewing it. So this one is kind of a fun one because I've definitely also had this before, and I got a little bit of a fun story with drinking this. So when I studied in the States, in Albuquerque, New Mexico, before I was going back to Denmark, my friends, my roommates, who were American, were kind enough to host a goodbye camping trip for me, where one of my friends' parents had a cabin up in, I think it was past Taos. Is it Angel Fire? I can't remember. It's one of the forest areas of New Mexico in the mountains. And they had a cabin, and we got to borrow it for the weekend and just go have fun. So we did, and we cliff diving and just drinking beers, hanging out in the forest. It was awesome. It was great. And we drank all kinds of shit. We brought handles, as you call it in the States. If you don't know, it's like huge bottles of liquor. We brought loads of different beers. And I actually have video of this. I'm not going to put it on here, but if you Google or search Master of Puppets outtakes on YouTube, you might be able to find it. Because back in the day, I posted some of the drunken banter that happened when I was in college, which is crazy to think that's so long ago. That's 8 years ago now. Crazy. Time flies. But 7, 8, something like that. Whatever. We're not here talking about college years. We're talking about the story. So what happened was, one of the beers we brought was Milwaukee's Best, and I became 30 rack man. That was how I was pronouncing it. So what happened was, one day I crunched an entire 30 rack of Milwaukee's Best on my own. I think it was the Saturday. I was in a total party mood, and we just started early. We had cigars, we had breakfast, we this and that. We barbecued. It was great. But I just kept going for the Milwaukee's Best, and I got hammered. And everyone was calling me 30 Rack Man because I crunched it on my own. I was like, okay, I'm going to be 30 Rack Man. And then I took the empty 30 pack and used it as a helmet. And I walked around talking like Macho Man Randy Savage the rest of the evening. And then we made a video where we're trying to review this, where they say it's like a crap beer. And I'm like, no, this is the best beer ever. You don't got shit on Milwaukee's Best. And then they find a handle of gin and they're like, Hey, 30 Rack Man, we found your nemesis, gin. Holy shit. And then I just go nuts and it's like, I'm going to fight him. And then I'm just downing from this handle of gin, just chugging from it. And they're like, oh, Peter, stop. I'm oh, he's burning me. Because it was burning my throat because we're just drinking straight gin. It was fucking hilarious, but I was hammered. So that's my story about drinking 30 Rack, or becoming 30 Rack Man from drinking Milwaukee's Best. But funny enough, when we had this again during our 4th of July party, all of us agreed that this was actually the best of all the American lagers. So we'll see how it is with a fresh palate. So this one pours, if the Kosa will stay on the table, a similar color to most of the other light lagers. This is not a light lager, but it's a similar color. Maybe a little bit more dark yellow. Otherwise, white head on there. Let's check out the aroma on Milwaukee's Best Premium. Yeah, well, it does. It has more malt character. It smells like this is going to have more body as well because it's it's a little bit stronger. This is a whole 142 calories, not just 96, like some of the others. But it has a sweet malt profile. I did think it had more of a hop character when I drank it at the party compared to now. And I pretty much just reviewed Miller Lite, and I think maybe that has a little bit more hop character than this on the aroma. It's sweet bready maltiness is all I'm really getting, but there might be a little bit of a grassy bite there on the end. But hey, it smells like what you'd expect, an American Pale Lager. Let's try it. Cheers. And here's the 30 rec man. Well, that definitely has more flavor and much more body, which is interesting because it's only 4.8%. But I guess it's also because the other ones are attempts at making beer like with as little calories as possible, and then they skimp on things to make it so low in calories. But it's also super light and easygoing, super inoffensive, tastes like a beer. I will say this is kind of shameful to, and also Miller Lite, even though they're okay, but a proper well-brewed Pilsner from like Germany or just a microbrewery, it's just like miles ahead of something like this. But again, I also don't hate this one. The flavor is the same. It's like this sweet malty, maybe a little bit cereal grain or corny sweet kind of flavor, just a little bit. Almost like, a watered down high fructose corn syrup, if you can say that. That's almost what I'm picking up on. And it does have a little bit of a light hop character. Just a little bit of a grassiness. And a little bit of a like slightly floral note or something like that. But it's like really like the most pronounced is like grass, fresh cut grass. But it's more malty for sure. But I've also been sitting on it a few months, so apparently Miller Lite holds hop character better than Milwaukee's Best because it was much more grassy when we had it at the 4th of July party. But yeah, it's an okay beer. Anything great? No. Anything bad? No. It's just like, it's what it is. It's an American light lager. Would I drink this? Yes. Would I enjoy it? Probably, if it was blazing hot, if it was after work, whatever. These beers have their place. But I used to be really fired up about hating on these beers back in the day, but I don't seem to hate them as much anymore, which is interesting. Even though, like, I hate it when big beer tries to pretend they're small beer. That's shitty. But some of these where they just stand by what they are, like mass-produced big beer, who cares? I mean, it's okay. It's not something that's ever going to rock your world, and you can definitely find shittier beers than this. I mean, there are macro beers that are really fucking shitty, and I think this is not that shitty. I mean, again, not really off flavors like the other one, and it actually has some flavor. I think I'll stick to a 60 like I did with Miller Lite. Again, it's an okay beer. You can enjoy it kind of if you want to. It's like just me again. That's what I have to say about it. So if you guys have ever tried Milwaukee's Best Premium, let me know what you thought of it. And if you guys have some fun stories about drinking shit like this in your college years, let me know. Just like me and 30 Rec Man. Let me know. It was good times. So yeah, if you guys had it, let me know. And as always, remember to comment, subscribe. Check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter and Instagram. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And I want to say cheers and see you guys in another beer review.